From his humble beginnings as a high school anchor at his first newscast, Eagle Watch, to being here at WBOC, let's just say that this guy can pretty much do it all. It's been some time since we last shined a spotlight on one of our talents here at the station.
And there's no doubt we have plenty of quality personalities that come through our doors. And around here, we don't say lightly or even sarcastically that this guy is a real jack of all trades. We are so happy to be here with WBOC's
So clever.
own
Thank you
Jack
guys for
Ford.
having me. And then also, I'm so embarrassed that I even posted that picture on Facebook now.
Great picture.
Yeah, I know.
Love that.
We just stalked you on Facebook.
I think I should bring the hair back.
Okay.
You know, the whole swoop down. I thought it was a great look in high school. I was really about it. Yeah.
Well, can you give us a little background? I mean, obviously you were in the broadcast track in high school.
Yeah. So I definitely fell in love with it kind of in high school. Like when I was growing up, I made little movies and everything like that. And then I went to school for journalism. So it was always kind of the plan, at least for the past, 8 years or so before I came here.
So you're on track.
Yeah.
You're doing what you want to do.
I'm doing what I want to do, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in as little as the fingers on two hands, can you tell us the things that you do here?
I do a few things. I'm a reporter on the weekdays. I do the weather, sometimes in the morning with
Right.
you. I anchor on the weekends, and then I also produce one of the shows on the weekends too. So a couple of things. Only four.
Only
One
four?
hand. Yeah, only four. Yeah.
So do you have a favorite?
I don't know. They each have their own kind of like fun little aspect to it. Like reporting, I like the storytelling aspect of it. I like going out and I like meeting people, especially here on Delmarva. There's so many interesting people. Weather, I get to have a little more fun. I get to talk without a script for 3 minutes, so that can go very good or very bad. And then anchoring is kind of like the goal for a lot of journalists, to be an anchor on a newscast. So that's kind of I guess what I would like the most, but I don't know. Each has their own little special thing to it. Yeah.
Jack is amazingly smooth and efficient and thorough when he does the work.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
You're like the king of smooth.
No,
you,
absolutely not.
you were the king of smooth. Get out
We're
of here.
talking about you.
Yeah.
Do you have anything favorite about the weather?
I mean, I think it really is the fact that, like I mentioned, that you just kind of have 3 minutes, you get in your 3 minutes, and then you just go. And you can kind of talk about whatever that may be. I never thought I would get into the weather. It was never my plan to do the weather.
Really?
But no, it wasn't. I applied here for a reporter position, and they basically like, hey, want to do the weather? And I was like, well, yeah, sure.
Why not?
I like the idea that, like, if someone else could do something, I feel like I want to be able to do that thing, if that makes any sense. Like, if they can, why can't I? That's kind of my thought with it, yeah.
Yeah. Be careful.
That's why I say yes to too many things.
Yeah.
And I end up having...
You need to be careful doing that.
all the different things, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about you and your personal life. What do you do when you're not here at WBOC?
Yeah, well, I'm from New York originally. I'm from Long Island, a town called Hauppauge on Long Island. Outside of work, I do a lot of weightlifting. So you find me at the Pure Fitness in Salisbury most of the time. Outside of work, I was there this morning. I like photography. I did photography before I came here, like I mentioned, so I was always kind of into that. So, and that plays really nicely into what I do here, so it's kind of a nice synergy, I guess.
Okay, so they did explain to you that we signed you to a life-term contract,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
You're
Yeah.
staying here forever.
I know. I'm just going to come hang out with you guys on DelmarvaLife.
Okay, it works for me. So just, had you not signed that forever contract with us, what would be your plans? What are your long-term plans for broadcast?
I don't know what my long-term plans are. I just kind of like to, I mean, you have goals, you have thoughts. Right. I would love to be the host of The Tonight Show. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, let's put that off for a little bit now. If Jimmy Kimmel could do it, why can't I?
Right.
That's the same thought, that's the same thought. So I guess, long-term plans, maybe something like that. I like to think in the short term is like, do a good job while I'm here, focus on what I'm doing day in and day out, and if that works out well,
see where it goes.
It'll work out well in the future. Yeah.
I mean, this is really a great place to raise a family, just saying.
Don't tempt me. I love it here.
Yeah.
I love Delmarva.
We do too, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
So right now we can see you on the morning show doing weather.
Morning show doing weather.
And when other times can we see you?
Weekends, I am anchoring on the weekends. So at 7, 10, and 11, sometimes football goes long, so it kind of pushes that back. Or on the weekdays, reporting, 6 or 7 o'clock broadcast. I'll be there. So you see me quite a bit. Yeah.
Okay. You can't get away.
I can't get away.
Lifelong contract. You're here forever.
Sign me up.
Jack Ford, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you guys for having me.
Great to get to know you.
Appreciate it.